And next up on WCW Nitro, we've got the one and only Hulk Hogan versus Bill Goldberg. Who's this? The name's Karl Malone. And don't forget it. Bang! Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures, coming at you today with a big bad breakdown of none other than WCW's Karl Malone. So please guys, sit back and relax while I took you through how and why I made this awesome custom retro Hasbro WWE WWF figure and all the details in between. So let's start a little bit with the history. This all started as a comedy skit where he got in the face of the one and only Hulk Hogan, but it turned into an angle. Now, Karl Malone, for anybody that doesn't know, is a NBA basketball legend. He's been MVP multiple times. In addition to that, he was the power forward of the Utah Jazz basketball team. His WCW debut occurred at Bash at the Beach in 1998 with DDP in his corner versus the one and only Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Dennis Rodman, who, by the way, guys, is coming to this channel very, very soon. And here is a nice little comparison shot next to the immortal one, Hulk Hogan. And here's a shot of Karl Malone with the absolute beast that is Bill Goldberg. And you can't have a custom figures review of any WWF Hasbro figure without having some of the greats. Here is, obviously controversially, Jimmy Snuka, nevertheless, great wrestling career, and the one and only Sergeant Slaughter. And imagine this showdown, guys, the Ultimate Warrior versus Karl Malone. Man, imagine if that had happened back in the old WWF days. That'd have been a great showdown. Ultimate Warrior from WCW? Maybe not so good. Now a little bit into the why. Now, Karl Malone had one of the best celebrity wrestling crossover appearances of all time. I would challenge anybody watching this video to find one that is more epic or done as well as the DDP and Karl Malone team up. Karl Malone did indeed show at the Bash at the Beach his athletic prowess. Of course, this arm great for slam dunking, but also this arm for clotheslining. He delivered the Diamond Cutter and what was one of the most historic wrestling celebrity crossover matches of all time. This match, to put it into perspective, got a lot of mainstream fans into WCW at this point. Of course, Hulk Hogan was running wild with the New World Order, NWO, and that crossover still to this day will stand the test of time as one of the best. Karl Malone set the standards very, very high. And speaking of high standards, as you can see up close, nice little school photo. Karl Malone is not smiling though. He looks ready for business. Great 3D head sculpt here. I'm not sure who it was that 3D sculpted and designed this, but the accuracy is absolutely brilliant. I couldn't tell as much when it was unpainted. I didn't pick it up and go, that's Karl Malone, like you would, you know, with a John Cena or a Hulk Hogan or somebody. But as you can see, looks absolutely phenomenal. I love the attention to detail it's got into it. The upper body has been made using a Papa Shango. The armour fell off, so nice little how-to. You can actually attach it on with magnets, guys. Look, ping, there you go. Just use a Dremel drill, drill a hole each side, and attach a magnet in there. And that arm is absolutely bang on, working like normal. Now, I've used Super Sculpey clay to create this awesome-looking jacket. In addition, the legs, I broke the torso of the figure. These are indeed Hulk Hogan legs, as you can see from the little bit of yellow in the holes at the bottom. If I give you a bit of a spin, you can see the clay is absolutely brilliant. Super Sculpey is, in my opinion, the best of all the clays that you could use. Now, onto the skin colour. I've used a lovely Beastie Brown. I would highly recommend a Beastie Brown if you're going to be painting a Karl Malone for yourselves. Really happy with how it turned out, the lightness and everything else. The clay that I've used is Super Sculpey, as I mentioned earlier. So what I've done is, I mentioned in all my videos, I've layered it up. I've done the t-shirt first, covered up all the abs and everything else from Papa Shango and the singlet. And then I've added the clay, cut it to size, and then removed and finished with my fingers, just making sure that there is a beautiful, nice little indentation on the jacket there, and everything is 3D. And as you can see, I've done the same thing here on the trousers. He had these awesome looking metallic, sparkly trousers. Really, really a big fan of that colour. Vallejo does metallic colours like nobody else.
Here's a nice little up close of the head sculpt. You can see the eyes looking brilliant. I've used a varnish gloss as always to make them glisten, as well as on the lips. Added that facial hair. And yeah, nice little shot there. He's got a nice fade from the hair down onto his goatee and his beard. Really happy with how that's turned out.
And bringing this video to a close, what are my final thoughts? Well, I'd give this around about a 9 out of 10. I feel like there could have been little additions and extras that would make it even better, such as a swappable or an articulated head. But recovering the arm that had been completely ruined and being able to replace that and reattach it with magnets, I'm really giving myself a bit of credit there. It's not easy to do. Big shout out to my friend Rob Watson for talking me through how to do that. Now, what's next for this channel, guys? You've got Dennis Rodman coming. You've got Norman Smiley coming. You've got a bunch of other WWE and WWF legends. Absolutely cannot forget to mention lots more Marvel legends, Mortal Kombat, DC, and other celebrity crossover action figures coming very, very soon. And guys, that's it from me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this video. I appreciate your support watching this video for the last 5-10 minutes or so. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and here, of course, on YouTube. It really does help the channel and it gives me more incentive to work on new projects and to bring you new content from me, from the NBA and WCW legend. Man, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. See you guys on the next one. Adios.